Tonight on Hipstar Tonight. Now available on iTunes. Purchases now online at hipstar.ca. The original 1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK.com. Please send your contributions to the Heart and Soul Foundation. It is tonight. Tonight on Hipstar Tonight.
Taking candy away from a baby.
It's Tuesday, April the Catra. Jake, what happened to you? Are you fucking okay, man? Like, I tried calling you so many times.
Mad.
Well, like, we were supposed to do the
What?
show yesterday, and you were like, you were MIA. You were like not answering your phone.
Yeah.
Did you get back into the country okay? Like, what the fuck, man?
I'm pissed off. Yeah, well, I mean, why? You have to dedicate that every time on every certain day, that every certain time of the day, that I have to dedicate that time to you and solely you and the people of iHeartRadio.
Because we got a contract. We got a contract, so we got to stick to it.
No, I do. See, that's the thing. You keep saying that. I don't have a contract. You may have a contract.
You just don't keep papers in your house.
Your name
you
on
probably
the
burnt
line,
them.
and you put it on tonight on fucking Hipstar Tonight.
Yep.
I am above doing podcasts these days. That's stuff for like when people first start, like Roman Reigns and guys like that. But it's not for people like me.
No.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fair enough. Sorry, man. Sorry to disturb. Call you in your house.
It's like annoying, and then when you bring it up on air, it's like not interesting radio every time you bring it up. Like, what are we exactly talking about? That somebody is dying to fucking tune in and listen to this.
Well, I'm certainly aiming to expose your personal life. That's for sure. And you calling me out on getting you heat, you're absolutely right. Like, I'm trying to get you blackballed so I feel like I'm not left out as well, right? So I'm starting like my own posse of people not involved.
Three people that I cannot fucking stand in this business are Duncan Marshall, are fucking who else?
Goo Time.
Duncan Marshall for sure is one of them.
Goo Time, he's up there. Frank Newman, Frank Fraud.
Yeah, but those are like guys that like you kind of hate. Like I don't really even consider them. That I want to bring them up on those.
They don't make the list. Yeah, they're not on the top three. Yeah, fair enough. I don't
know. I mean, like
I got in a fucking
hipstar.ca. I mean, who are the other two that I hate? I don't know. It could be anybody but hipstar.ca. hipstar.ca.com.
Yeah. I sat on a fucking bar stool yesterday, or on Sunday night, sorry, for 5.5 fucking hours, and I woke up.
Call me?
I woke up the next morning with such a fucking bad hemorrhoid, like the size of a knuckle. It was harsh from sitting on that bar stool, man, and first time I put a suppository up, and I feel like a changed man. I don't know how to describe it.
A lot of the boys have been complaining about the length of the show, going 5.5 hours, including, a lot of the boys.
Yeah.
That run shows. We've all run shows that have been 5.5 hours.
It's true.
So, I don't know, like from Neo to Chris LaPlante to fucking Chuck Sims to Pistol Pete to fucking...
You've been like in an evil faction in so many shitty like Chuck Simpson shows that you would do like 4 or 5 promos and the total time would be pretty much 5 hours. So I mean, like, this isn't anything new here. This is indie wrestling with a light show as far as media goes.
I mean, if you're gonna have a 4 to 5 hour show, you put a pig roast out there.
Fucking right, feed them.
Chuck Sims.
Feed the fans.
Yes, brought to you by Country Core Meat or whatever the fuck it is, but
markets, Hashtag feed the fans and do it, and keep it real. I don't know why watching wrestling makes me drink so much. I got a drinking problem. I gotta fucking stop it because I rely on my vices, and I just.
So does your dad.
Well, like he doesn't. Since he's married, he knows how to drink socially. Like still, a lot of his personal life is revolved around alcohol.
Fans wrote in this morning and said that Pete went to jail last night.
Did he?
Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't.
Mania?
You make a lot of those claims, like you said that he got arrested once for the road signs, but I mean, it's not ever been true. I thought it was true sometimes, and I had to call him, like, Dad, did this actually happen? And, no, Jay's just making it up. So I can't ever tell with you. You like to do it for the ratings, Well, shit. Well, fucking whatever, man. Being in a bar and watching a big show like that is a completely new perspective on that field. You think you've heard it all. You think you've related to every fan until you go and watch it in a bar environment. I'm not talking about UFC because that's just fucking obnoxious. I hate doing that. When it comes to wrestling, it's really fun. It's really eccentric. It's very different. Like, a lot of those fans are fucked. I don't understand how, like, after a wrestling show, like, after UFC, bros after a couple pints will fucking stick out their chest and walk around with their shoulders up. You know the walk, right? Like, bro, they think they're tough, right? The fact that they do it for wrestling pay-per-views, that will never make sense to me. Bro, give you a fucking headlock takeover, bro. Don't fuck around.
Well, the new thing is to be like Samoa Joe. That's what they're trying to do, is like come at you fast and start giving you right jabs.
Yeah.
And like, I am fucking sick of that.
I know.
I mean,
whoa.
I knew Joe. I knew Crazy Joe when like we were back doing ballpark brawls and stuff. And I know nowadays he wouldn't give me this fucking time of day.
No,
the fact that I knew him
sporadic
back in the Indies, and you people think that you know him now and can come at me with like a Samoa Joe walk and the stare down, like you're like, you know, it's like him and Kevin Owens are the big heel faction, but nobody wants to be Kevin because he looks like shit. But everybody wants to be Joe because it's intimidating, you know?
Yeah, well, he pulls off the looking like shit. Well, the tubbiness. He pulls it off, you know? Like, he actually looks good in a suit. Not like he was forced to be put in one. But these are happening, right? And I'm saying, for all those people like the KOs out there, if you are going to wear a suit during your promos, like, don't try to make it slim you up. Like, we all know you got that wrestling bacterial infection under your armpit. Happens to a lot of us.
Yeah.
Dude, closed, tight spots are not going to help that, all right? It's just, like, loose clothing.
No.
Okay? Let it breathe.
Fuck no.
Let it
Everybody
breathe.
thinks that they're Mike Rollins all of a sudden.
Yeah, Destiny champ, bro. Yeah, on top. On top. Jay, here's in the news, Craigslist. I'm back on, I do my session wrestling, my fetish wrestling gimmick that I do it under another name. Nobody knows about it, but I do it to make some quick fucking money because I can't afford this city. So I saw this posting in Craigslist for an underground wrestling league, okay? And is looking for wrestlers, $100 a match. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I contact him, and over in Cabbagetown, apparently he's doing these, he wants to do these underground, you don't have to have experience, we can train you, and it's real competitive wrestling, but he still wants to give us finishes? Like, what the fuck? Right. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So I'm gonna try it out, man. I'm doing it under the name, my after midnight name. Like when I'm like off the charts and I'm making like really greasy money. Like
Venus Flytrap.
Yeah, something gimmick? Like that. I am. My name is Cody Midnight. That's my name.
After hours.
After hours.
Seems to be your finishing move. After hours. Is your finisher.
Just like you, man. You're good at doing the fucking the gimmicks on the spot. The thing about you, Jay, you can walk into a Dollarama and you can create like 5 gimmicks right there. Like, yeah, you're good at that, man.
Yeah. Well, I know like Jarvis Jackson used to get me a lot of gigs.
Yeah, he was,
and he used to like get me all the fucking shitty flea market sort of, like Jarvis Jackson used to like get these bookings where I would have to be a doctor, or I'd have to be a fucking bank robber,
Dr. J,
or I'd have to be a fucking electrician, or I'd have to be a fucking, a teacher, or a fucking. So he used to like
the professor,
think nothing
J-Moore,
and drop me off at whatever local Dollarama is in the town that we're going to. Didn't matter if I was in Barrie or whatever, and he would just be like, hey, like today you got to get a fucking doctor's jacket, and plastic stethoscope, and you got to pay for all these gimmicks. Don't worry, but I'll get you booked in the town, bro. So, thank you, Jarvis Jackson.
I can be your doctor, I can be your mailman, I can be a bank robber. I can have some money, I can have no money, I can get on top of ya. I can do the gimmicks all night long. Even if it involves sitting on your face, that's $200 an hour. I gotta make some money. Actually, an hour goes long. I should probably charge $400. I can do the gimmick. I can put on top of it. I can be a gimmick, baby. 'Cause I'm a gimmicking man tonight.
You know, it's very sad that nowadays, like for as long as I've competed in the business, trying to be a manager, trying to do all these gimmicks, and I've worked hard. I mean, from the Randy Vaughn to the fucking.
You used to be a hard worker in the day, man.
Changs to the fucking working these shitty fucking Knights of Columbus. Get free pork on a bun fucking shows.
The Falcos.
To fucking the flea market shows. And now I'm at the level where I kind of have a legendary name as a manager.
Yep, you do.
But now the competition is lately, I've been competing in the business with like Jay's Heartless and Nug that runs the Aftermath show.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's getting hard. It starts to like...
Yeah.
Keep the brand going when like Nug from Aftermath is managing Rob Rage. It's just something I did for years.
Well, don't see. This is the thing, Jay. Well, calm down, bud. Like, listen. You don't have to get emotional about it because your heart is too attached. Jay, you have to see this as a way to evolve yourself now. What is Jay Moore going to become? You can't be an award-winning Ontario's best manager the rest of your life. You have to develop into something that is you. And Jay, you've won your awards already, bro. It's time for you to move on, okay? I don't think you should manage another wrestler anymore. Period. Unless it's me coming out of retirement for VECW. So just don't get attached, bro. Don't get attached. Become something new. Learn from this, you know? I wish I could learn. I don't learn. I'm fucking stupid.
Jay's Heartless got me kicked out of a locker room, and that's just something that...
Did he? Really? Shit. That sucks. Well, he only works one wrestling company, so at least you have one place you can't go to.
He works a wrestling company where he has the power.
Yeah,
and he will be the only manager. Him and Nug Nugan. Nug Nugan. Managers. And it's just like running me out of the business. I can't get any more northern bookings. I've been 20 fucking years in this business, and never have I been blackballed from the northern territories. And it seems like lately, especially with Jay's Heartless throwing me out of the fucking church venue on Ferris Lane, and then knowing that Nug Nugan is like managing Rob Rage, which is a gimmick that I've had for years.
Right? And that's my gimmick. Yeah, nobody manages
Rob Rage isn't going to phone me because he's got Nug Nugan from Aftermath
TV,
as
bro.
a manager.
Yeah. TV connections. I need it.
Yes.
The next Mark's Work Warehouse spot, put me in that shit.
Seems like thanks to everybody in the Northern Territories that they fucked me again.
Rage. Listen, if you're listening, Rob Rage, listen. Your post about us kids doing flippy dippy shit and how you hate it. Yeah, I understand it, dude. It's okay, but how fucking sweet do we look when you're posting for a little fucking scrawny flippy guy like us? We put on good matches together. David versus Goliath, all right? Those matches are golden. So guys like that would not give you your Mark's Work Warehouse spot. If it weren't for Robbie Reckless being able to fucking post in kahaki pants, then you would have a little career. I'm saying, you need us.
First of all, Hipstar, Rob Rage is the star of that commercial. Robbie Reckless didn't even do anything in the commercial.
He was wearing the merchandise! What do you mean?
You don't even know how to tell stories. All you guys know how to do is get in the rings and do spots. All
I know, yeah.
And that's not what even gets over in the business. You don't know how to tell a story.
No.
You've never watched Randy Savage, and you don't know anything about the wrestling business, so don't you ever fucking tell Rob Rage that he can't talk about Spot Fest, because until you know how to tell a story, bro, you don't know shit.
You can only ask for it on a Tuesday. Thanks for putting up with our shit. On April 4th,
Fuck off.
Only to wait for constant wave of sounds, oh, the constant wave of